The security visualization that you see here on the left side, this is a very, very unique feature that we have in Cumulus. It helps customer drill down into their regions, their availability zones, and go up to the resource level and understand what is open, and these are the kind of reports, right? So what, and of course you cannot see it here because it is very small, but in the demo you'll be able to see it, that it talks about, okay, your EC2 reserved instance is underutilized, or it is something is kept open, or someone with an IM role that should not allow them to take an action here has taken an action. So you can spot those vulnerabilities even before they happen, or even kind of get the alerts around it.
Now 350 rules in the platform. And those rules are anything from, anything from, you've got open S3 buckets to IAM roles and users that need, higher privileges or more lockdown resources. You can break these down in a number of different ways, and you probably there's a whole heap of recommendations in this space here, which I'm not going to touch on too much today. I really want to focus on some of the really different stuff that we do. But you're able to set up notifications on all of these. They can notify to centralized security teams, or they can notify to the workload owners themselves. Very similar to what we discussed in the cost space. We do have some plans this year to start to get into the remediation space. So we'll start to remediate some of these from the platform via those automated workflows. So keep an eye out for that over the coming months. I'm going to jump into the security visualization space now. It's something that we see as a major differentiator. It's really popular in a number of different scenarios. It allows us to put information in front of the application teams, so they can see what their applications look like, and they can also map the security vulnerabilities over the top of those pictures. So I touched on before, a picture to me says 1,000 words. I've just visualized an AWS environment here. You'll see here I've got a VPC, I've got EC2 instances. I'm able to see all of the details that are associated with those instances. I can get down to how many volumes are on those instances. I can check out the services, like the containers, what tasks are running on ECS clusters. All of that information is available to me from this visualization. I've got auto scaling groups, whatever the case is here. You can see it as you go through. I'm able to filter these pictures by tag. So if I don't want to see a whole environment, I want to bring that down to a subset of an environment. I can apply those filters accordingly. If I want to overlay that security aspect, it's something that's been really popular for those application teams. It's a simple click of the shield. And what that will do is that will start to overlay all of the AWS well-architected recommendations onto each service. So as that loads up, it'll start to show me the a small little red indicator as to which services have got recommendations that are available. These recommendations are not only for the service itself, but they're also for the dependent services as well. So you'll see things like IAM roles that have got too many privileges, security groups that are too open, volumes that are not encrypted, all of the detail of the dependent services. So not just for the EC2 instance, but for the services around that. We've had a lot of usage around helping with things like privilege escalation and just understanding alignment to the cloud provider frameworks like AWS well architected has been really popular.